How far are you willing to go to make a few extra bucks? Would you scam millions of kids for a check? Well, one of the most popular YouTube channels for kids seems to have no problem doing that. And if you don't know, I am talking about Ryan's World. Ryan's World is one of the most popular and watched channels for kids. It is at the center of a very curious controversy at the moment. The channel started with the child Ryan Kaji, a kid who, along with his parents, uploaded videos reviewing toys while sharing his opinion and reaction to them.
What?
I want to race all of them.
Oh, okay.
Today I'm playing Escape Grandma in real life. There's Grandma over there. I gotta escape from Grandma. Now I'm gonna escape your house, Grandma.
You'll never escape. I made it super hard.
Ryan, this is Grandma's house right here. You gotta go through these needles, jump over some cookies, jump over some lava, and then jump on these little tank splatter at the end. Go! Uh-oh. Paw Patrol's winning. Ryan, you're backing up. Paw Patrol's winning.
Oh no, Darth Vader's dropping the boulder on Spider-Man. One, two, three, go. Optimus Fly up. Which is the wheel spins. It's time to transform. He's a bulldozer. And he's a car. Let's load it up. Well, he has to make him fly.
Hey! Hey, open the door!
We did it, Red Titan. I mean, you still kind of missed the trap over there.
And thanks to the funny and wholesome content of this channel, it immediately rose in popularity. The channel rose to incredible numbers very, very quickly. And as of now, as of 2024, Ryan Kaji's net worth is upwards into the hundreds of millions. But money and fame does not come without drawbacks. Ryan's World has faced more than one controversy in the history of its channel. One of its first problems came to light was a complaint filed by Truth in Advertising to the Federal Trade Commissions in 2019. This complaint was based off the fact that the channel was allegedly dedicated almost solely to promoting products. Truth in Advertising argue that children cannot distinguish between sponsored and organic content. The evidence presented caused concerns among the public about the ethics of advertising aimed at children. These complaints and controversies led to the members of the Ryan's World channel to adapt their content and increase transparency within their sponsored contents.
What do you think about, like, as a dad, again, I think about when I put my daughter in front of the TV, she watches YouTube. She doesn't know what's sponsored content versus organic. You guys were investigated by the FTC about that. Like, how do you think about, like, what you choose as a sponsored piece of content, because that's part of the business and diversification is so important, versus not?
I guess clear division is the whether you're endorsed or not, right? If you receive the free product or if you have received any monetize from the company to promote the certain products, then I think that's the promotion, that's a commercial. So that's where we draw the line.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the guideline from the FTC too. We've been doing that. It just, just the language, the few language that it was a little bit, we have to fine tune it. But, at that time it was very new. The internet and the streaming was very new. So FTC themselves didn't have the clear guidelines. So I felt like it's almost like we collaborate and made a clear guideline together through the process. And I feel like a lot of influencers now follow that guideline, and including ourselves. And it's safer than ever.
I feel like a lot of creators even today are still learning like how to disclose properly. It's like YouTube is still in many ways the Wild West, but like those regulations that are now like more forefront, and you guys helping pioneer that is so important.
And within a more recent controversy, in 2023, it was discovered that the members of the channel Ryan's World continued to use their questionable marketing methods in their videos. Many viewers consider their advertising practices inappropriate and harmful to children. The main complaint is about the promotion of inappropriate products to children. Now, let's not misunderstand that part. By inappropriate products, we mean toys that can risk a child's safety or encourage negative behavior. They have also thrown out the argument that promoting these products is not only unnecessary but also encourages a culture of consumerism among the audience, especially the children. It is not difficult to imagine, since allegedly the channel used marketing techniques that took advantage of children's vulnerability, making them feel that these toys were a necessity to be happy and to be accepted by their friends. And aside from all of that criticism, the main thing that people criticize the channel about is Ryan himself. Ryan has been doing this channel ever since he was a child, and Ryan has been doing this for many years at this point, and he is going on to become a teenager. And many fans of the channel have been wondering when Ryan would stop doing these childish toy reviews, because if you look at Ryan's old content, you can clearly see that his views were in the hundreds of millions, and looking back now, you can see that his viewership has clearly declined. I mean, he's still making a lot of views and a lot of money, but compared to his older content, it's very much so that he is clearly declining. And that to me just says that Ryan is growing up with his viewers. His content is aimed at children, and Ryan is growing up with his audience, and his audience is therefore not going to be as interested in toy reviews anymore. And this means therefore Ryan may not be interested in toys anymore. And this has led a lot of people to suspect that Ryan is doing all this against his will, and that he just wants to be a normal kid and not have to make content anymore.
Ryan, I'm also curious, you're on track to be a teenage billionaire doing YouTube. But I remember being your age and just changing my mind every day in terms of what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wanted to be an astronaut, then I wanted to be an NBA player. I'm curious, what do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be like an animator. I think it's really fun to do because the drawing, and then at the end you get to see the whole thing and see what you've worked on the whole time. And sometimes I can see the drafts first, and then after I can see the full thing. And it's really cool to see how it changes.
Even if you look at all the advertising that's done by this channel and all the ways they market their toys towards kids and the sketchy way that they promote everything towards a young audience, you can see that everything that has been done up to this point has clearly been all of Ryan's doing. And I don't mean the advertising or the promoting, but this channel's success is solely based on Ryan. And if you ask me, I would not be surprised if Ryan developed some sort of resentment towards content creation or just the industry as a whole once he grows up and decides to leave all of this behind. He is obviously growing up and his audience is growing up with him, so I would not be surprised if he just doesn't want to do this anymore. And even excusing all of this, everything about Ryan, many experts have opposed Ryan's World practices and pointing out that the exposure of advertising, direct or not, affects the emotional well-being of children, creating an unrealistic expectation of happiness. Because if you haven't noticed, Ryan's World features a lot of toys, and Ryan is always reacting to these toys. And when children see this, it makes them believe that they need these toys to be happy the way Ryan is and the way Ryan is with his family. It's obvious that Ryan's World makes a lot of money and that Ryan himself is a millionaire. And I want to make something very clear. Ryan is a millionaire. Ryan is the one that's bringing all the money for that channel, because his parents would have you believe that they are a part of the project when they would not be anywhere near as successful without Ryan. And his parents also have a very sketchy history themselves, specifically his mother and father, who have a criminal record, specifically his mother, who has a criminal record for shoplifting.
And it turns out that Ryan's mother, Loan Guan, was arrested in 2002 for shoplifting. She was trying to steal around $93 worth of clothing from JCPenney at Alameda Mall in Houston, Texas. Loan was 18 at the time and attending the University of Houston. She faced 60 days in jail, and instead the judge gave her 6 months probation and a $150 fine. She was told that she had to complete 40 hours of community service and complete random drug tests. Pretty lenient. Problem is, Loan did not show up to her community service, she didn't report to her community advisor, nor did she pay for the fees. She was arrested again in 2003 for violating her parole and spent 30 days in jail.
And at the end of the day, I hope that Ryan is able to get away from this situation, and I hope that one day he's able to live his own life. And if this isn't something he wants anymore, I hope he's able to escape it. And that's gonna do it for me. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and hit that bell icon so that you can never miss a video. So yeah, I'm out. Peace.